Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of the Professor's Picks alongside the man himself, Mr. Ken Golden.
Going on?
Happening?
I think now I'm going for the Rick Rubin look. I
Yeah,
think
I was going to
I
say,
think
you letting that go? I never know what to expect here from week to week.
I know. We'll gotta do something about that. So it's going to be kind of a short one today, but it has some decent stuff. So some surprises, some stuff
Cool.
that popped up.
Well, before now that we're talking about that, we probably should announce it now rather than wait till the end of the episode because
Yeah.
people don't watch the end of these episodes, unfortunately. So
Oh,
next week we will not have a show on the Friday the 4th because it is a holiday here in the States. What we're going to do is we're going to record it on our normal recording day, which is Thursday, but a little bit earlier. And then we're going to air it in the same time slot, but on Thursday the 3rd. So for all of you folks who watch and like to watch and then order, get your orders in before the Friday because Ken may or may not be doing much of it.
yeah, we're probably not going to work on Friday, and there's going to be some really cool stuff next week. There's going to be, I can't say again, embargo. I can't say what it is, but there'll be a major announcement from Inside Out. So major release. So I
Okay.
think people want to watch.
So yeah, so Professor's Picks next Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of Friday. So on the 3rd. So just keep that in mind, everybody. Okay. Anyway, with that, I'll turn it over to Ken.
All right. So let's get the pre-orders out of the way, and hopefully this posts. Okay. So this is an interesting one. This is a pre-order. This is coming from Inside Out. It's a relatively new band called Asymmetric Universe. It's called The Memory and What Came After. It's coming on a yeah, interesting cover, right? It's kind of abstract. So it's CD Digipack and blue black marble vinyl, Streets August 29th. Okay, so what is Asymmetric Universe? They are started, I guess, as a two-man band out of Italy. It's instrumental tech metal blended with fusion and like a heavy dose of fusion. If you can imagine like fusion with with some like gent guitar. Um, I made one pass through the album. It's really good.
I'm on
Uh,
board with that. I wonder if I have the digital promo of that yet. I gotta check
you
my.
you might check Richard Henschel from Haken guests on one track, and Jared Yee, who I don't know from a band I don't know called Sungazer. George says he's familiar with them. He is a sax player. He guests on one track. It's hot stuff. It's really good. So here's the thing. For the US, it's only getting a digital release.
Uh,
But but guess who's going to be able to bring in copies from Europe? So yeah, so we'll have the CD digipack and the blue black marble vinyl. And the other thing that's kind of weird is they promote themselves as a two-man band, but all the promo photos shows like five guys. So it's so I guess playing on the album, it's a full ensemble, and it's very very good. And
Sounds
it's
right up my
interesting.
alley. I don't like
Yes.
the cover at all, but whatever.
No, it's kind
Cares,
of
right?
odd. Yeah, who cares? And what's inside that counts, right? And it's as we see, Inside Out is tends to be moving a little bit more into the metal direction.
Yeah.
So between the Buried and Me, this, you know,
I was pretty shocked by the Between the Buried and Me signing. I'm happy for them because, great band, but I was like, wow, I thought they would forever be on like Metal Blade, and now it's Inside Out.
yeah, I don't know what prompted that, but it's fine. Hey, you know what? It's totally fine with me because I never had much luck selling that band, but the pre-orders for Between the Buried and Me have been fantastic.
Really? Wow. Awesome.
Like very like yeah, I'm pleased. So very good. We have one other pre-order, and that is I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Discipline, breadcrumbs. So Detroit-based band led by Matthew Parmenter, Chris Herron on guitar, was from Tiles. The long-awaited new studio album. I put out that last one, Captives of the Wine Dark Sea. That was, I think, 2016. I think I
Yeah,
put that out.
it's a while ago.
Been a while. So now they're releasing this on Mark Monforti's progrock.com Essentials label. Now, I'm taking pre-orders for CD and vinyl. This is going to street on August 1st. Now, I'm going to say with a high degree of confidence. There's no way that vinyl is going to be ready on August 1st. So, I mean, I'd be shocked. It may be close to August 1st. So I would suggest if you're going to pre-order the CD and the Blu-ray together, the Blu-ray, CD and the vinyl together, don't,
Okay.
because we're not going to ship. We're not going to ship till we get the vinyl. So keep them separate. So CD, I believe it's a digipack. It's got the Hugh Syme cover. You can see the bird
Well
with the
done.
eye hole.
It's really well done. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. And so yeah, I think the Mark will be hitting the street date for August 1st for the CD. Vinyl, we'll see. So, and for the moment, the way I just have it set up is for black vinyl. If Mark does color vinyl, maybe I'll bring it in. We'll see. So, okay. All right, let's hit the regular stock. Domcraft. Uh, you remember Domcraft, right?
Their last
So,
album is great.
yeah, this is actually
I will take
you
one.
want one. So this is so I just want so Pete, this is a reissue of their first album, which was an EP, and they've added tracks to it, so they filled it out. So yeah, so they're Swedish band, if I remember correctly, kind of fuzz-driven psychedelic doom,
Yeah.
kind of yeah. So yeah, so it's a reissue of their original EP with bonus tracks. Look at that, got a little rise out of you there.
Cool. I bought because their last album, I think it was only what last year. I think it was
It
2020.
wasn't, yeah, yeah.
That was
We
really
still
good.
and we still have copies of the last one. That was really really good. Did well with that. Okay, next. This is two classics, Dizyon, Time Machine, and Electric Silence. Originally released on Belaphon and Bacillus, the two classic albums with Eddie Moran on guitar. And it's a shame because these are two fantastic albums and they do kind of belong together. But the cover for Electric Silence is so amazing, and they kind of shitted it up here, you know. We and they were available for years individually, but
Yeah, I have them individual. Yeah.
yeah, and they're out of print. And I know Minotaur Records is going to be bringing them out individually again on vinyl. Uh, but this is the two albums, German, great guitar, psychedelic, but it's got a lot of ethnic influences to it. Eddie's playing like Zaz. There's all kinds of cool, trippy stuff going on here. But there's some just killer burning guitar on these albums. Reinhard Quarthney, his name was the bassist. Great, great stuff. So
I remember I bought those after we did that Krautrock episode and you talked about them. I went out and ordered them right away.
and they're fantastic, right?
It's really good. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, from the '70s, this is about as good as it ever got, and it seems that Made in Germany is kind of hitting the Belaphon catalog, so as well as some other labels. So the one title that needs to be done on Belaphon that's never been reissued is an album called Diabolus. They were a British band, British prog band, and for some reason the album never came out in the UK. It only came out in Germany on Belaphon, and nobody's ever reissued it for some reason. And it's too expensive for me to actually buy an original copy. So I wanted to come out on CD. But getting back to Dizyon, these are essential albums, and I easily call these buy or die albums. If you don't own them, you need these albums. Okay, next. Heidelberg. This was released under a lot of different names. Heidelberg Super Session. You remember it came out on the Happy Bird label. This is Axe Geinrich from Guru Guru. Manny Neumeyer, also from Guru Guru. Jan Frieda. Peter Wallenbach from and Helmut Hattler from Kron. Dieter Mobius is on here. Achim Rodelius. It's a krautrock session and like a krautrock jam session. I don't know if you're familiar with this one, but it's quite good. So it was released with different cover art over the years. It's a good album. Next, what do we got? This is out of pre-order. Jocko Joksic's Son of Glenn. There's Jocko on the cover with Louise Patricia Crane. I did not know that they were a couple. They're actually a couple. So Jocko, who you know from King Crimson, playing with King Crimson, has got Gavin Harrison playing on here, Ian Mosley, drummer from Marillion, Carolyn Lavelle, the famous cellist, and Louise Patricia Crane. Uh, and I only listened to a little bit of it. Did you get a chance to listen to this one? They send that? Did they send it to you?
I have the digital. I don't have the CD yet, but yeah, I'm sure it's coming. Yeah.
Good. Next one. This is fantastic album. You need this album. McLuhan, Anomaly. I tried to reissue this one a few years ago. I didn't. I didn't have any success. This album came out in 1972. They are a one and done U.S. prog band from Chicago. Yep. It's like a melding of King Crimson with bits of like this Zappa-esque weirdness to it. Um, it just it's it's just a great record. It's just four long tracks, excellent vocalists, sax, flute, guitar, organ, and something called the Maestro Woodwind Device Audio Generator, some synthesizer. So, and one thing that's kind of a interesting thing that I read about this, Bruce Sweden, who was the engineer, and I think he may have produced the album as well. I'm not sure. He was the guy who did the Thriller album, Michael Jackson's Thriller album. And in an interview, he said that a lot of the recording techniques that he used on this McLuhan album, he incorporated into the recording of Thriller.
Wow.
So it's kind of cool. This is like one of the like an overlooked but great U.S. prog album. Highly,
I've never heard of this. All right, we'll take one. Yeah.
you're gonna like it. I guarantee you're
Never
gonna like
heard
it.
of it. That's good.
Yeah, and it's a great cover. It's got that like it looks like what is it, Gahan Wilson? It kind of looks like that, you know. And yeah. All right, next. This one fell out of the sky yesterday. I forgot that I had this on pre-order. It showed up. The new Presto Ballet, Dreamentia. So Kirk Vandenhoof, this is from Metal Church. This is his prog rock side project. Very good, kind of like to my ears, the way I kind of hear that, like kind of like Spock's Beard meets Kansas, sort of. You know, it's got a lot of like '70s flavor.
Six.
Yeah, okay, yeah, a little pomp rock in there,
Yeah.
and yeah, good stuff. You know, it's good stuff. I
He
mean,
usually sends me all of his new Presto Ballet release. I haven't gotten that one yet, but maybe it's on the way. But
I
yeah,
think I missed one or
like
two
it.
along the way. Yeah, I think I missed one or two along the way. But and this one, yeah, I was surprised it showed up on a pre-order list. And they showed up yesterday. I'm like stuck the JPEG in there. And all right, now two older ones that have been remastered, reissue. I guess they were out of print. Softworks Abracadabra and Softworks Abracadabra in Osaka, the 2 CD live. Softworks is, I guess, another name for Soft Machine. It's Elton Dean, John Marshall, Hugh Hopper, and Alan Holdsworth. Four Soft Machine alumni who, you know, never played together collectively in that lineup. So I guess that's why they didn't call it Soft Machine, or maybe, I don't know, Leonardo had some other reason. But anyway, I think it was Mark Wingfield, I think, who records for Leonardo. I think he did the mastering on this. So new editions in stock.
Those are both good.
There you go. And next CD, Robin Trower for Earth Below. one of the, I would say, 3 or 4 essential Robin Trower albums. And I'll go 4, and not including the live album. You know, well, he had a lot of good albums, but they got a little spottier, you know. As the years went on, they got a little spottier. But this
They were
one,
the first 3 you need to get of the studio albums.
for sure, for sure. And then after that, what was it?
The
Karen?
Long Misty Days is essential, I
Oh,
think, too. Victims of the Fury is essential. I also think Back It Up is essential. Caravan to Midnight and City Dreams. I'm hit or miss with some of the
yeah,
albums,
it's a little hit or miss. He starts getting funky. Like
yeah.
it's like in this funk thing. But like, yeah, but for Earth Below, Twice Removed from Yesterday, Bridge of Sighs, of course. Must own.
Those three.
So
Yeah, gotta have
yeah,
them.
it must own. So is this is a 4 CD set. You get the original 1975 mix remastered. You get a new 2025 mix, stereo mix. You get a disc of outtake. Oh, one thing that also that's on here, they call it an extended stereo mix. I believe they found an original mix which had longer versions of some of its songs. And outtakes and rarities disc, and then live in Los Angeles 1975 is the fourth disc. Say extensive liner notes, I think with interviews with Robin and what have you. Yeah, I mean it's a great one, man. Great record. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it sounds similar to what they did on the Bridge of Sighs remix, where they found they basically found the original mix that had instead of the fade outs on some of the
yeah,
they gave you the whole kit and caboodle, which is like kind of cool when you get an extra 30 seconds or a minute on some of those classic songs, right? A little
yeah,
guitar.
sure,
So I'm assuming that's what they did with this.
yeah. So all right, so that's that. Then we got two albums. We have Jocko on vinyl, and then the Trower First Below, and that's they're doing it as a double. So you get the original mix remastered is the first CD. About to sneeze, I think, and and then the second disc is the extended version. So that's extended. Yeah, and that's what I got this week.
Cool. Well, they do
Well,
have some,
yeah,
yeah.
a lot of stuff coming next week. Otherwise, I would have skipped it. But there's some really cool. Going to be. I got some cool cheap shit coming next week. I've got some new releases next week that are people have been bugging me for. So I see some stuff just showed up a few minutes ago. So Visions of Atlantis and all kinds of stuff. So yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
So we got three for me. So
I got you. I got
fire
you.
those three out.
We'll do it. We'll do it. It'll go out. I promise you, it'll go out today.
Okay, cool. He's got help now, so he can make these promises.
Yeah. Yep. Jeff is here. Jeff is working, and if you can see behind me, the shelves look a little more organized. They don't look like utter chaos. He's working there. And the other thing, actually, I should mention. So Jeff's going through inventory, and he's finding all kinds of stuff that's just been sitting on the shelves, and not on the website. And some of the stuff has been, I hate to say it, I'm embarrassed to say it actually. Some of it's been sitting there for years. So there's a lot of stuff that's out of print, and he's handing it off to me, and I'm putting them up on the website or our Discogs page, depending on what it is and how many we have of it. So I found 3 copies of Atomic Rooster, Death Walks Behind This, Death Walks Behind You and it's like the Sanctuary version. It's extended. It's got bonus tracks and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
And it was like, it's just been 3 copies just sitting on the shelf, not on the website.
Those will go fast.
Yeah, I put them up on the site, and yeah, finding some stuff on like Mellow Records, old Italian prog stuff. Some of these are just like one of a kind, and I'm just popping them on the site and they're disappearing about as fast as I can put them up. So definitely keep checking.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, it's worth it.
So we'll have the full list pinned down in the comments below as we normally do, as Daffy Duck follows along with every word I say here.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
It seems like it's happening like when you are finishing up talking and then I come in right after, there's like a bounce back coming from your side. It sounds like quack, 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 quack. I know you don't hear it, but yeah, it's weird. It's only
Yeah.
when I start talking, but then it stops. So it's very strange. Anyway, everything we pinned down in the comments below. Go to lasercd.com and go check out all this new stuff. And we'll see you next week. Remember, Thursday the 3rd instead of Friday will be on the same time, but just a day earlier. So come check us out on Thursday here at the Professor's Picks. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please hit the like button before you leave. Happy shopping, everyone. And remember,
Please buy a lot, buy often.
here we go. We'll see you next Thursday here at the Professor's Picks for Ken Golden. I'm Pete Pardo. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. See you tomorrow for live album love. And no, I'm sorry. Live Album Love already happened this morning. I've got to get my day straight. All right, that was this morning. Tomorrow we'll see you for the UK Connection and Saturday 2 episodes of Ranking the Albums, Balance, and Nashville Pussy. Till then, I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you.
Take care.